Hey guys, it's your buddy Ryan here from the greenhouse, and I just thought I would give you a little update on my winter grow. You can see that my beans, although they have had some pest action, are mostly good, and I'm actually producing some green beans for the first time ever on our property, where they normally don't grow. Another cool thing that we've got going on right now is I've decided to do a winter herb garden. So you can see here, I have a little bit of oregano sprouting there, I believe. Some nice thyme already going. I love thyme. We'll use this all winter. Some chives. We're just getting started. Little chamomile just popped up. And some fresh basil. So as these winter months come through, I have several gallon sacks of frozen tomatoes in the garage, and I'm just so excited to use some fresh herbs with it this winter, save a little money that way. So the basil's exciting. And we also have some cilantro, because I make a lot of green chili, and this will go perfect in it. Colorado green chili, as opposed to Mexican chili verde. Kind of traditional thing from my home state. You can see I also have down here the potatoes. So these guys are getting ready to finish up. You can see it's gotten nice and big. Pretty happy with the results. I've been digging around and finding new potatoes in there. So those will be harvesting soon, and then we have the next round of potatoes coming up. These are actually Kennebec, and I'm growing most of the stuff out here right now. To be honest, for seed, I wanted to multiply out the Kennebec and some purples that I grew, because the purples give some nice seed, and I want to grow some potatoes from actual seed that you get from the flower as opposed to tubers. So that's why I'm multiplying the purples, and then the Kennebecs I found are the best potato I've ever eaten. They fry up absolutely perfectly, crunchy on the outside, fluffy on the inside. Just what you want to have in a potato if you're looking for a good frying potato. They also mash up quite nicely. Best flavor I've had in a potato. So I've taken most of my harvest this year, and I'm putting them in as seed. And you can see them coming through. You can also see another good one there in the back. I do have some spinach coming up, so we're just going to let that grow into some nice big plants and harvest them frequently. I also have, I just watered, so some of these are a little mopey, but I have some various lettuces growing here, and some miner's lettuce. Both of those are things that I'm letting grow out, and then I'm going to harvest heavily once they're well established. They're pretty new. And of course, we have my wonderful banana trees that live in the greenhouse. I'm, just amazed that I can have these Cavendish bananas here, living in a mountain town. And just because I have a greenhouse, it's working out pretty well. Certainly not the tropics, even though we're in California. We get freezes quite often. And then, being that I am in California, if I go down to the lowlands, I can find lemon trees at every Home Depot. These are my Meyer lemons, so I just went down to Bakersfield and bought this about a year ago, and then constructed my greenhouse, and so it grew outside all summer. I've kept it in the greenhouse because it was growing some good flowers in the fall, and we're actually getting pretty frequent lemons off of this, so I made some Meyer lemon lemonade from my first, 5 or 6 of these guys. They're pretty small, but they're darn delicious. And, after just 1 year having a decent little harvest of Meyer lemons, really makes me feel like that was a productive choice to keep in my greenhouse over the winter. And, once it's done fruiting, I'm going to move this back into my sunroom so I can just have sort of the visual appeal of having a tree inside with me. My sunroom's become kind of a jungle lately. We'll do another video about that later. But yeah, really happy with this. And you can see it might just live out here all winter because we've got more blossoms coming in, which will become more fruit. Look at that. Okay, and if you've never smelled a lemon blossom, it is just the best. One of my favorite smells in the whole world is citrus blossom. Um, you know, rub one of those flowers on you, you will turn some heads. It smells so good. Then, of course, I have my 3 apple trees. I'm feeling pretty confident that these guys will be ready to plant outside in the spring. I actually grew these guys from seed from some Arkansas black apples that I bought from a local organic nursery. And, um, you know, because they're apples that are from seed, you don't really know what kind of fruit they'll produce. So it's not going to make Arkansas black, but I will tell you that the place I got this from has like hundreds of varieties of delicious apples, and it's all organic, and whatever apple they get crossed with there is going to be a really good one. So I'm confident that out of these 4 trees, one of them will set nice fruit eventually, and maybe we can graft branches from, you know, stronger stock. Basically use the rest of these as root stock if we don't get nice apples off them. So either way, it's a productive choice. And it was free. It just cost me a few apple seeds and some compost. Last thing I want to share with you is, let's see, most of my bananas are Cavendish. This one is not. It's a different variety, but I don't remember the name. I just wanted to have a little, you know, resilience built in, and something interesting. And then a few more potatoes down here. As you can see, these guys are almost ready to harvest. They're kind of played out. So that's basically it. I'm really happy with my first winter in greenhouse gardening so far. If you want to see some updates as I go along and actually get some of this stuff to being ready to harvest, go ahead and subscribe or just check back later. And thanks for watching.